Hey there, everyone. Happy Monday. I'm losing my mind. So my headphones was just plugged into my work laptop. I probably would not have. Oh, that would have been interesting. Okay, I'm good. How are you guys? It's cold up here in these parts of Pennsylvania. I have a lot of updates. I've found out a lot of dates that we've been wondering about. One of them being, which one is it? Wisconsin, I think. I mean, I have a slew of updates, which is awesome. I'm glad that I'm finally able to see dates for certain states. But in Wisconsin, PUA, the extension may not be complete until April 24th, which is ridiculous. I can't even. So ever since I read that, luckily that was the last state that I wanted to research, because after that I'd had it. Anyway, how is everyone doing? So yeah, I have a lot of dates actually. So we'll see if people want to hear the dates that I have updates for, or the states. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just as a side note, for those of you that don't know, I do work full time. I'm all of a sudden getting slammed. So in the event that I don't go live one night, I do apologize in advance. So, or the times might be different or whatever. So I'll try to stick to 6 o'clock Monday through Friday. But obviously if it doesn't, if you don't see me put a banner up like I normally do, like 45 minutes beforehand, then probably means it may not be going live. So yeah, sorry about all that. And maybe instead I'll just upload like a recorded video just to give you some kind of updates if I found any. Okay, so I'll get started with the chat. And then, like I said, if you guys call out the states that I have updates for, I'll read them. If not, then I won't. I won't waste your time. Tony, yeah, that's weird. How do people that are incarcerated collect unemployment? And why is it so easy for them? And how do they get paid? I guess they get paid through a debit card. Yeah, that's interesting. Yet you have an outstanding issue. Yeah, it's crazy, right? That's true, Dennis. How, yeah, if you don't have a PIN, you don't have access. Well, I guess they probably have access to computers, right? Oh, crazy. Tin Man, how are you? Yes, if you're receiving compensation, unemployment compensation in the following states, it is not taxable, meaning the state at the state level. Federal, obviously, we have to pay taxes. But yeah, in California, New Jersey, Oregon, Pennsylvania, and Virginia, which is pretty awesome. So thank you for that reminder, because I learned that myself last week. Reggie, they want us to load up for 2019, but I have a paper from Department of Labor with my earnings and everything I can upload while I wait for W-2 for 2019. Was that a question? I'm not sure what you were asking, if that's a question. So if you can clear that up, that would be awesome. Yeah, Cindy. Okay, so you certified for 7 weeks and your count still says 0. What's next? So yeah, I did, as you know, I asked which phase or group you were in, right? What does it say? So yeah, it does seem like you should. When was the 9th? Oh, it was the holidays. I think in Virginia. Wait, it was Virginia? Oh my gosh, where are my notes? Hold on, let me see. There were a couple of states, obviously today's a holiday, right? But there were a couple of states that unemployment was closed on Friday as well. And I'm trying to see. Okay, I'm not showing that Virginia was. I recommend that in the resource that I gave you, there is a phone number. I definitely recommend calling them. However, again, it could be delayed simply because of the holiday. So if you did it on the 9th, that was last Tuesday. Yeah, it's tricky. Maybe tomorrow you'll get it. Yeah, if not, I would definitely contact them because it does look like that you should have been able to file last week, which obviously you did. But I'm just saying, like in the general sense. So yeah, if you don't get it the next day or two, I'd definitely reach out to them. Brad! Oh, sorry. Chat got ahead of me. Where am I? Brad, Kansas. Yes. But you didn't see that I put Kansas DOL on my comment. They posted PEUC will start paying the 19th, and they posted a FAQ press release with a lot of info. You know what? Believe it or not, I tried to find if you could send me the Facebook page quickly before I read your comment before I went live, and I wanted to pull them up on Facebook, and I couldn't find it. Although, oh, you know what? I think I'm on it. I think I got it from Twitter, actually. Dated from February 12th, probably. So yeah, I did get a copy of it. Yeah, let me just make sure that's what I have in my notes too. I want to make sure that my notes are updated. Yeah, I do have that info. Cool. Thank you for that. Rick, impeachment is over now. The House should focus. Yeah, except I don't know if it was the House or Senate, but one of them just went on vacation. So yeah, that's where we are with that. And they said that they were going to focus on it, right? And they go on vacation. Dennis, yeah, I heard today on TV that Biden will sign it around the March 14th. I hope that it's before. Yeah, I heard that too. And then Rick says, Meet Kevin and Steve Ram are in it. I heard the same. Yeah, I heard that too. I thought that they were going to vote on it. Originally, they were supposed to vote on it next week. But obviously, with people going on vacation and stuff like that, and Christmas isn't around the corner, so I guess they don't have any sense of urgency, right? Unbelievable. Matt again with Michigan PUA. Still don't have my benefits. Asking me for a bunch of info. They already said they have my tax return, but I've sent them saying my benefits will be cut off. That I'm not receiving. Nobody answers the phone. Yeah. Wait, what's Michigan? Yeah, Michigan is annoying. No offense. It's just hard to find any sort of information because I know there's a lot of stuff going on. So for those of you in Michigan, you should be able to at least certify for your PUA and PEUC or reopen your existing claims. But it doesn't look like they are currently paying. And it looks like I found somewhere for PUA, claimants should not submit documentation until they receive notice instructing them where to upload it and the timelines for doing so. So yeah, Michigan's very confusing, and it's so confusing because New Jersey was the same way. They're like, okay, well, don't certify until we send you a text or email, and so some people were able to certify and get paid, and then some people were kind of left in the dust. And it's like, obviously, if you're on the top of the list, you're happy, right? But then if you're more of the bottom of the list, it's like, it's so frustrating because you're seeing everyone get paid and you're not, right? I would contact maybe your state representative, since you can't get in touch with someone, and see what the heck's going on. I know for us in Pennsylvania, I don't know if it's most, I'm probably exaggerating, but I feel like most people would not have gotten paid PEUC in the state of Pennsylvania if we hadn't reached out to unemployment first. Although they claim that they fixed, all PEUC issues, maybe except for like a couple, but I promise you there's been thousands of people that had to reach out for them to get paid. JJ, it's snowy. Yeah, we're just supposed to get like freezing rain here outside of Philly. It's more annoying, right? Because you walk out 1 minute, everything's fine. Then the next minute, there's like a, half inch of ice, so you can't like do anything. But hopefully you guys have a nice, pretty snow. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Justin, I live in Pittsburgh. My unemployment ran out December 26th. I only claimed about 6 months. I'm not getting payments, but it's still letting me claim. Should I apply for PEUC or wait? Okay. So the next program that you should be on is PEUC, which you already know. In the state of Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania should automatically create your PEUC claim for you. And then typically in a perfect world, they would create the actual claim. You don't have to do anything. And then by the time you should do your biweekly certification, you should be able to certify for PEUC, everything's good to go, and there's no issues. However, because you ran out of unemployment at probably the worst time, which is December 26th, there's kind of a delay with them setting up PEUC. To be honest with you, I haven't checked in the past couple of days to see if they had fixed it. But if you can, reach out to them using chat. I uploaded a video on my channel like 2 weeks ago on how to contact customer support through chat. And I recommend you do that because they can actually build PEUC for you. So then the next time you need to certify, well, you probably are able to certify, but hopefully they'll be able to, well, they should be able to create the claim. And then the next day you'll be able to certify for back weeks. And then hopefully a couple days later you get paid. So that's my recommendation is contact them through chat, because obviously the phone is just a pain. You could wait because they are fixing. This is a known issue that they're currently fixing. And like I said, they may have already fixed it. But obviously if you're still having issues, you definitely want to just reach out to them. But that is actually one of the main PEUC issues, is for those people doing the transition on December 26th. So it's like horrible timing for you. Matthew, can't even text chat, like they were going to get a hold of them no matter what. I could try to make an appointment like they say you can. Yeah, I mean, definitely. If you can, obviously I don't know much about Michigan's, appointment or whatever. I know a couple of states have that actually, where you can make an appointment. But yeah, if you can do that, great. If you have the option, definitely send an email just so maybe they can maybe get into some kind of queue for someone to look at. But like I said, definitely contact your local state representative and hopefully they'll be able to help. How's it going, Jeff? How are you? Hope your weekend was awesome. Safi, how are you? You guys are awesome. Dennis, good evening. 3 degrees in Texas? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Dennis, I actually just listened to his video because I was like, what is he talking about? $1,800 whatever. And then he mentioned Pennsylvania. So yeah, that's actually the MEUC is actually a program for all 50 states. So if you are collecting regular unemployment, PEUC, or extended benefits, you could qualify for an additional $100 every single week, but you have to prove that on top of your job, you are self-employed and make at least $5,000. In his video, I don't watch his videos a lot, but this one kind of struck me because, again, I was wondering, because I knew he talked about Pennsylvania. I forget what I was going to say. But yeah, he specifically mentioned Pennsylvania, but that's actually a program for all 50 states. Now, that's usually the last program in all the states that that the states have been implementing. So yeah, if you're in the MEUC category, then it might take a while to actually get paid, but who cares at that point? As long as you're getting your regular unemployment or some kind of unemployment, then the extra $100 is a bonus. Kane, 2 of my weeks were disqualified, and now it's taking up to 2 weeks. So now I'm not going to be able to claim at 11 weeks because we can't go 50. Oh, yeah. So I've heard that on Pennsylvania PUA, if you do get that disqualified message, it could be because maybe you certified before the program was finished, before the developers were finished programming it, and that's why it says disqualified. It's the same old issue, right? First off, send an email, and maybe they can, put it in a queue. And I know someone sent an email about like the identity thing or ID me, and they actually got a reply within 2 weeks. Obviously, you could try calling PUA, but we know how that is, right? But yeah, I don't know if that fits your specific situation, Kane, but I've heard that that's one of the reasons why you could get the disqualification message. And we have a super chat. Brad C. I put 2 links in the chat. I think the second one will open up the actual 12 pages. My gosh. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me grab them. Thank you for that. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, maybe shoot, I don't see it. Okay, maybe for whatever reason, the chat's just not showing them. So, but thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. And I will keep an eye on those links. Although I'll be honest, I am not reading 12 pages. Okay, where are we? And the new program stimulus in Pennsylvania, I know it was not passed. If you have remaining weeks and you're under 50 weeks for PUA, will you qualify? And the new program stimulus in Pennsylvania, I know it was not passed. If you have remaining weeks. So in the bill that was just passed, if you've been able to claim 50 weeks or less, hold on. Oh, yeah. So if you have leftover weeks from the end of 2020, then you could receive PUA payments up to April 10th. So no matter how many weeks, or I should say the max amount of weeks that you can claim is 50, no matter how many you took in 2019, in 2020, or in 2021. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, once a bill, if the new bill passes, then obviously it'll extend past April. We'll have more than 50 weeks, but for now, it's 50 weeks or until April 10th, whichever one comes first. Sherry, I'm in Pennsylvania waiting 7 weeks, days in progress. Am I going to get this? So yeah, you'll definitely get paid. The question is when. I'm thinking that you're probably on PUA, which, as we know, is impossible to get through to unemployment support. Again, I would recommend sending an email and then maybe contacting unemployment or trying to call them in the meantime if you have the time. I know you got to, prepare to spend like 2 or 3 hours. Actually, it's probably more like 3 to 4 hours trying to contact them. You could also contact your local state rep. Because, but as long as you're approved for those weeks, you'll definitely get paid. But obviously, I want you to get paid sooner rather than later, right? Jessica, what do we do once our claim hits 0 before 3/13? So it depends on if you hit 0 and you've exhausted both PEUC and PUA, then that could be the end of unemployment. However, if you're on PEUC and your state has extended benefits turned on, then you could qualify for extended benefits. But I'm pretty positive, I'm pretty hopeful that in a month or so, hopefully, a new bill will pass that would extend unemployment till hopefully till the summer. But obviously, we just have to wait on that. Benita, I'm in Kentucky, had to do a whole new claim, but my account after Christmas said I had no money. Don't get it. In Kentucky, I had to do a whole new claim, but after, yeah, I'm not sure. When did you start? I need to know what program you're on and when did you start that program? And then I may be able to, because maybe you don't have any money because maybe, wait, what's going on in Kentucky? Hold on. Oh yeah, so Kentucky looks like they have implemented both programs. And I'm assuming, did they ask you to put a new claim in? Because I know some states wanted people to do a new claim and some states didn't. And did you do a new unemployment, like regular unemployment claim, or was it a new PU claim? There's so many, I need to know like the details of kind of what happened. Because if you were on any kind of program and you opened up a regular unemployment or PUA claim, then that could definitely delay you getting paid. Rick, yeah, you're ending it soon. And you know what, I said this a million times, is if they do wait until mid-March to pass a new bill, that's only going to delay us even further for getting paid for the next bill, right? And that's what really, really annoys me. But hopefully, since they just did these changes, then hopefully it will go a little bit more smooth. But again, there's going to be states that haven't even finished implementing the extension. Oh, that's just crazy. Mildred, my husband unemployment is saying that you only have 3 weeks left on his traditional unemployment. Will he be moved to another one, or will he have to reapply? You're in Oklahoma. So his next program will be PEUC. And sorry, I'm looking up Oklahoma. I probably don't. So typically what happens, that's not going to give me my answer. Typically what happens is, okay, so his next program, let me focus, will be PEUC. In most states, the state will automatically enroll them into PEUC. There could be some states that you may have to apply for it. If you have to take any sort of action, I would expect, well, even if you don't, you should get some sort of notification through the mail, just like you got when your husband was approved for unemployment in the first place. I'm just very quickly just trying to see Oklahoma's website just to see if people have to apply. Let's see. Make sure I don't drop my water on the floor. That would not be cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what they do in Oklahoma. I'm trying to look that up very quickly. But yeah, I would imagine just keep an eye out on any emails, obviously anything in the mail. Just know his next program is for PEUC, but yeah, if he needs to take any action, they'll definitely let him know. And if for whatever reason you don't hear from unemployment by the time he does run out, then we'll have to do some research on the Oklahoma unemployment site to see. But again, I think most states automatically enroll you, so hopefully that won't be an issue. Trey, my benefit year end expires March 13th. I have 4 weeks left of the EB. I know I need to file for unemployment, but do I have to wait till March 13th? Yeah, unfortunately you do, which is horrible because that's when everyone else is going to be doing it too, right? So yeah, if it expires March 13th, which is it's a Saturday. That's actually good. Don't file that day, but you definitely want to file March 14th. And I almost recommend getting up early. I guess, obviously in Pennsylvania, you can't do your biweekly certification until 6 a.m. I'm not sure if the same holds true for your like a brand new unemployment application. But I would almost set my alarm, get up at 6 and get that done. Get that ahead of everyone else's that's going to do that. For any of us that has to file a biweekly claim or a regular new unemployment application, that is going to be a busy day for sure. Valentino, how are you? Don't forget the holiday unemployment will be a day behind you. Yeah. And that actually, I didn't even say that part, right? So if you did file your biweekly claim on Sunday, just keep in mind that the payment might be a day later because of today's holiday. So thank you for that reminder. Matthew, my claim says open. Oh, my claim still says open new claim, and everyone says not to open a new claim, but it gives me no option to reopen other. Yeah, wait, you're in Michigan, right? I think, you know what? I think Colin and Chris, and I remember those two specifically because they literally had a conversation on one of my videos, and it was actually very interesting to watch. I want to say that they did open up their PUA claim. They didn't apply for a brand new one, but they reopened because there was that Luke thing. Let me see. For Michigan. Yeah, so if the state is telling you to do something, then definitely do it. But I also want to say that just confirming with their conversation, I do believe that they did have to reopen it as well. Reggie, in Florida, they asked us to upload W-2 from 2019, but I have papers with all the info. I can upload them instead. I'm waiting for. Oh, that was the same question that W-2, but I have papers with all that info. Can I upload them instead? I'm waiting on my W-2. Yeah, I would upload anything that you had, without a doubt. Anything showing that you are entitled to unemployment, whatever you have. Yeah, and then in the meantime, whatever you get in the mail, then upload that too. But yeah. Paul, how are you? Michigan's a tough one, man. Michigan is tough. Anyone in Michigan has an open, non-monetary issue. Now, hope Michigan get it together. I'm in a Facebook group, and it's a lot of people having problems. Yeah, you guys are sounding a lot like Pennsylvania, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, everyone should be able to certify, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't get paid for it, right? Oh, crazy. Okay. My unemployment used to have PUC. Now it changed to regular. What is the difference? Okay, so did it used to say PEUC or PUA? Depending on the answer, what could happen is if you've been on unemployment for over a year or not, I guess it doesn't matter. What they do, meaning unemployment, is every quarter they're supposed to re-review everyone's claim, to make sure that they are indeed on the program that they should be on. Now, if you're noticing a change in, you were on this program and all of a sudden you're on this program, they could have changed that for you. But I would also think that they would have let you know that. Yeah, let me know if you were on PEUC or PUA, and then let me know when you started unemployment. We might be able to figure it out. Or obviously you can always contact them and see why they, why they decided to change you over. Val, yeah, she's here. I was just about to hit live, and I'm like, oh shoot, I don't have my water, and I ran out to get my water, and she was right at the door, and I'm like, all right, she wants to come in. So yeah, she's quiet. And I thought she had a bone with her, but that was her foot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, hopefully she'll be quiet. Although I think Amazon's supposed to come here, so she might get a little crazy. So if she does, I apologize. Tin Man, if I reapply after my benefit year ends, do I use my 2019 earnings? Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that yet. I think you've asked that in the past, or someone has. See, the only thing, obviously, to prove that you should be on unemployment, you'd want to upload your 2019, right? But then at the same time, if you do that, yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to guess. I have a couple different scenarios in my mind, but I haven't heard anything on that. Hopefully, when the time comes, that lady in Pennsylvania will actually tell us what we should do. I'm not holding my breath on that, but yeah, as time gets a little bit closer, number one, I'm hoping that people don't have to reapply for a new unemployment claim, and two, hopefully they'll just make life easier and we won't have to worry about it. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure, and I obviously don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So we'll wait a little bit and see what happens, like maybe in the beginning of March, see if they make any sort of changes. Although obviously doesn't seem like unemployment is pretty quick to implement any changes, that's for sure. Oh, wow. What do we do about MEUC? So depending on, I'm on PEUC as well. And I wanted to know if I need to apply for MEUC. I was going to do my biweekly claim as I do every Sunday. And I noticed there was an option to apply for it. Oh. Noelle, I think, are you in Pennsylvania? You know what? Let me look real quick. Because honestly, I wasn't sure. Yeah, let me just pull up Pennsylvania's site real quick. And again, this program is not just for Pennsylvania, although it looks like Pennsylvania actually implemented it. It's actually for every single state. So, oh, okay. And it's smack right there. All right, so it looks like you have to submit some sort of documentation. And oh, it looks like you have to, okay. Application instructions, log in as if you're filing your biweekly claim, choose the MEUC button and follow the instructions to submit your application. Cool. I'm going to put this page in the chat for you, Noelle, and then obviously you have to upload documentation, but that's cool. That's good to know. So thank you for asking that. Yeah, no, that's helpful information. Relationship T, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day too. There were talks that the advocacy group with the IRS was working on a lot of offsetting the recovery rebate to cover Oh, is that the $10,200 unemployment income that could be tax free? You know what? That was one of the things I meant to look into today, and I'll be honest with you, I totally forgot. But yeah, as it stands now, it was just a bill. I don't think that there have been many talks about it. Obviously, there's a lot going on right now. And chances are, I'm not sure if it would even get passed before April 15th. However, hopefully I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on that because yeah, hopefully it happens, but I'm not holding my breath, to be honest with you. But like I said, I do need to. God, you think I would have more papers around here? Look into that. I'll actually do that tonight. Jessica, they don't deserve vacation. They should have to stay until a bill is passed. Exactly. Exactly. I agree. Oh, Dennis. Good thinking about the people that are incarcerated, right? How can they actually collect unemployment if you have search requirements, right? And you have to be available and able to work. So if you're incarcerated, how can you answer that question truthfully? Oh, they have a jail career link. Yeah, probably. Paul, everyone in Michigan has an everyone in Michigan. Oh. Jeez, oh man, you guys. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I tried to do some research on Michigan, but I couldn't find anything. The only thing I found was that people can certify. But I guess probably the best place is probably Facebook because then then you'll see everyone else complaining that they're not getting paid. Amy, I filed PUC 2021. It kept telling me claim issue, but it still let me claim 6 weeks. Will I get that in Virginia? Claim issue. All right, so okay, so you just filed an application probably on the 9th, so last week. I'm not 100% sure if you have an issue, and I'm not sure what they do in Virginia. I would definitely reach out to them and see what's going on. Yeah, if you're not paid, because again, you probably just certified last week with the holiday and everything. I would give it probably another day or two. And yeah, if you don't get paid, then definitely call and see what your open issue is so you can take care of it. Rick says I'm tired of washing my truck. Gonna get all the salt off. I know. It's crazy. I know. This has been a long winter. Yeah, it's been a long winter, but at the same time, it's like it's almost March. Oh, before we know it, this year is going to be over. I just started. Ohio got PEUC determination first of this month, but still no pay. Cannot make weekly claim. Okay, so Ohio, in the description box below, there is a resource for Ohio. And yeah, it looks like there are, oh, you know what? I was going to say, it looks like that there are a couple of dates for PUC when you can collect, but clearly the last date on here is January 31st. So yeah, I would call them, see what's going on. Because yeah, PUC was implemented over 2 weeks ago, according to this little chart here. Sorry, I'm just looking at this real quick just to see if Yeah, I would whoa, what is this? It's so weird how every state is just, they do their own thing. So like in Ohio, I'm reading that you could get $25 lower for your unemployment if you're whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, definitely get in contact with them. I'm in PA. They made me reapply because I had wages from December 2019. It says I'm on regular UC, but they have not released payment saying I have to wait till I receive my letter. Yeah. Oh. So you did get in contact with them? They have not received my payments. So why would that matter? Unless they're still reviewing your claim, which kind of makes me lead to believe that they are still doing that. I know in the beginning of this whole thing, I was able to certify weeks, but I had to wait for that letter. And the reason why is because they were still reviewing my claim. But two things. Number one, it sounds like you did contact them through chat. Number one, be as nice as you can possibly be. Because I had contacted unemployment support asking about my claim. And, the first couple times they're like, yeah, it's so review. So like a couple weeks go by and I contact them again. Obviously probably got someone different, maybe someone that actually knew what they were doing. And they're like, yeah, it's still a review. And I was so nice. I was like, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. You're awesome. Thanks for taking care of everything, whatever. And that Tuesday, I got my determination letter in the mail. So yeah, did they tell you it was in review? Because otherwise, why would you need to wait? Carolyn, Baltimore. I tried calling numerous times, sending several emails with no response. I don't have an income because it's on hold. Yeah, it's frustrating to hear that in Maryland because I know that they were probably one of the first states to roll out all these extensions. So I recommend, obviously, you've done your due diligence. You try to reach out to them. Try to contact your local state rep and see if they can maybe push your claim in front of someone to take a look at. Because, yeah, obviously, you're at your wit's end, right? Yeah, definitely contact your local state rep. Because depending on the state, I would be like, okay, well, maybe they're held up because of this situation, but Maryland should be good to go. Autumn. Oh, you're also in Maryland. You can't get on Beacon at all to file. Oh, do I? Honestly, I don't have much information on Maryland because let me just see what I have. Yeah, no information whatsoever. A couple things. Number one, contact your state rep, right? Two, what you could try doing is going, and I would do it, but I can't do it for all 50 states. That would just be too much. That's like a full-time job right there. I do recommend going into Facebook groups specifically for Maryland, like Maryland unemployment groups. And in the search in the Facebook group, just type in like keywords like can't log into Beacon and see what comes up, because chances are you'll see someone else with that issue and then you'll be able to see if they were, what they had to do to be able to get it fixed. And Carolyn, it's the same for you. And again, I don't mean to like not do stuff, but it's like, I don't know. I sometimes like to, I don't want to get that close to states because otherwise I'd be going in a rabbit hole if I went on everyone's Facebook group. I think that would drive me crazy, to be honest with you. Darnell, how's it going? Yeah, she's here. She's right behind me. Here's her tail. How's good old Georgia? Can't they see what program I'm on? Yes, they should be able to. It makes no sense for me to have to call them and to let them know when they can see everything. Yeah, sometimes I feel like they just like to make things harder. Yeah, yeah, they could totally see that. Although, uh, in the state of Pennsylvania, regular unemployment and PEUC and extended benefits are in a completely different portal than PUA. So they may not be able to see, like if you were on PUA, but now they think that you should be on regular unemployment, they may not be able to see PUA. I mean, I don't know. It's just a guess. All right, where are we? Carolyn, if my overpayment is paid while I receive my unemployment benefits, my account is on hold because of this. It's paid. I would imagine, and it's funny you say that because I actually copied a resource. Carolyn, are you in? Oh, shoot. I don't want to mess this up. Okay, good. Are you in Pennsylvania by any chance? I guess it probably wouldn't matter anyway. But wait, oh, sorry. I have like a little article about overpayments, but I'm not sure if it would help you. Let's see. Yeah, I would imagine that once you don't think this is going to help you. Once you pay it back, then yeah, I would think that you should get your back payments of what you're owed. I mean, totally. But I don't know the specifics of it. If you can, reach out to them and see what's going on. But yeah, I don't know if you'll receive back payments till January 1st because I don't know when you were finished paying it. So the date, I'm not sure. Ohio. Jawan, what do you want to know? There's a lot of information here. PEUC, you should be getting paid, although obviously there are a couple of people that aren't. And then for PUA, you could be able to certify, or you should be able to certify February 19th for the state of Ohio. Can you explain the PUA for the new extension if you don't use all 50? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So if you, now talking about the extension that just passed in December, you now have 50 weeks of PUA, or you could get paid up until April 10th, whichever comes first. So if you have additional weeks left over because typically people got paid 39 weeks of PUA during the year 2020. Sorry, it's been a long day. In the year 2020, but for whatever reason, maybe you only got paid for 30 weeks. So you have 20 more weeks to collect. But because the new extension is the PUA actually exhausts April 10th, then you will not receive payment past April 10th. But obviously, if they pass a new bill, then it'll be passed further. So yeah, once you use 50, you're up, or I should say you're done, or until you hit April 10th, whichever comes first. SSWW, what if my business just started at the beginning of 2020 and closed by March? I cannot show income for 2019. Did I need? No. Yeah, I don't know the specifics of like the timing of it, but if you could show a tax license or a license or like a business license or your TIN. Hold on. I think I have a couple examples. Where is it? Obviously, you're not going to have a 1099. Tax returns, obviously, you're not going to have that. Business receipts, business licenses. So, any kind of, did you make any sales, during that 3-month period? Do you have anything to prove that you were actually self-employed? Any type of proof, I guess. Hopefully that helps. Joe, how are you? You reached out to Pennsylvania, asked her about. No, you didn't. Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing. They're not going to be eligible. She told me simply the 11 million will not be eligible. Right. So why have them even apply in the first place? Right? That doesn't make any sense. So did she say that people should still? Sorry, I'm seeing if you commented anymore. That's silly. Yeah, that's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, because they won't be eligible. So why even have them apply? Oh, silly. Amy, you were on extended benefits only until November 21st. Okay, so wait, now I have to go back and see what your situation was because I can't remember. I wish that they made this easier. Oh, maybe you didn't write anything because I'm not seeing anything. You were on EB until November 21st. Amy, I'm sorry. Is it? Oh, okay. Sorry. I was looking up in the chat. I should have looked down. They did tell me to file PEUC and my account was in good standing too. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely qualify for PEUC starting December 27th. Oh, Emax, you're not able to. Yeah, I know that New Jersey's been tough because and Val's been keeping me updated. So have you not received a text yet from them telling you that you're able to certify? I guess probably not, because Val told me that you're not able to certify until you get a text message or an email, because I guess they're doing it per individual. That's how they're rolling it out, which is annoying. Yeah, that's hard, and it doesn't help, right? Because today's a holiday. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe you'll get a text message saying that you can certify. Mickey, are you serious? I know you've been waiting so long for this. The USCIS or whatever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, or contact your local state rep, right? Oh, geez. Yeah, that's 2 months. That's too long. John, Kansas PUC, they said paying out the week of February 19th. So that means, does that mean will I get paid? Yeah. Let me see. Because I do have that wording, I think, as well. I just want to double check. PUC will be implemented and will begin paying out no later than February 19th. So yes, it does look like they will pay out no later than February 19th. Let's hope that is true. Got a letter from unemployment for a hearing in May for a potential overpay because of my job, saying that they called me, but they didn't. Oh boy. But weird thing is that I filed yesterday as usual, and it seemed like they paid me. Ooh. Well, I'm wondering if maybe they didn't put a hold on your certification. That's why it's allowing you to do that. Sorry if you heard that. She's like grunting. That's not me, I promise. Not today, anyway. Oh, yeah, that's tricky. And the fact that you have to possibly wait till May. I guess Oh, God. Yeah, that's tricky. I don't know much about the whole overpayment or anything. Um, I guess I'll put the resource in the chat that I found. Maybe it'll help. Hold on. Now I have to find it. Oh, okay. Here we go. I don't know. Here's an overpayment resource that I just put in the chat. It might help, may not. Specifically for Pennsylvania. I don't think they talk about hearings or anything, but God, good luck. And that's 3 months away. That's way too long. Michelle, how are you? Thank you. It's good to see you too. Thanks for being here. John, yeah, they're still working on the bill. Probably won't be signed until mid-March, it's looking like, unfortunately. Glenn, you are correct. Emacs, he did lie. He said February 12th, he needs to get it. Oh, man. Yeah, it's not just New Jersey. It's all over the place. Mickey, do you have information about EBT food stamps for children out of school for Pennsylvania? I know for, I wonder if it's got to be for all school districts. I know for my kids' school districts, they actually, even though we're at a point now in our school district that if kids want to go to school, they can. If they want to stay home, they can. The kids in school actually get a free lunch, and the kids that don't go to school, they have the choice to pick up their lunches / breakfast at a local school at night. So check. The first thing, the easiest thing is check your school district and see if they are actually handing out food. My school district's been doing this since this whole thing started. Maybe not like in March, but I think towards the end of the school year they started doing this. But I don't have any information about EBT. Again, check your school district, because again, they either do it or they don't. And if they do it, then you don't have to apply for anything. You just go and pick it up. The other, I don't. Let's see if I can find. Oh, yep. Here we go. I'll put it in the chat. SNAP benefits. Yeah, I don't know any. I'm assuming there's probably some kind of income requirement or something. But yeah, it goes into like how to apply and stuff like that. So hopefully that helps. Maria, what's the latest news you may have? I filed last year, haven't gotten paid anything. There's a lot of people in the same situation. Yeah, Maria, what state are you in? Oh, okay. Oh, you're in Michigan. Yeah, Michigan's a tough one. Supposedly you can file for PUC and PUA. However, as you know, there are a lot of people that aren't getting paid. I tried to do some research this morning, or actually before I went live, and it's so hard to find any information in Michigan. So unfortunately, I don't have anything. Actually, most of the information I have is from you guys, and that's probably, I don't even get much information through Twitter. What I recommend is joining maybe 1 or 2 Michigan Facebook groups and see what they're talking about in there. But I know that Michigan's having their issues. Young Knowledge Seeker filed 6 weeks on Saturday, so payment will come this week, but possibly late then. Also, if I don't do my taxes, does that mean? Okay, so 2 questions. Number 1, if you filed on Saturday, I'm not sure what state. Oh, you're in Virginia. You just told me that. Okay. Yeah, I would imagine today's a holiday. So hopefully if you filed Saturday, I would say probably by Thursday, I would imagine. But let me see, Virginia. Let me just double check, make sure they're paying, because I'm getting my states confused. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, PUA, you should get paid. Um, but PUC, depending on the group that you are in. Oh, you know what? That's right. It did say that you. Sorry, I'm talking out loud, and I'm making no sense. Yeah, I would imagine you should get paid this week if you're on PE. Yeah, if you're on either one. Um, Definitely by Friday. If not, I would call them on Friday. At least that's what I would expect. Oh, that's right. And your other question. So, no, not really. So, if I don't do my taxes, does that mean that I can't get the stimulus? Well, put it this way: did you do your 2019 taxes? If so, then you're fine because they'll just take your 2019 earnings. However, if you are a non-filer, then you may need to. I had a website here somewhere for non-filers. You need to maybe fill out a form on the irs.gov website. So I have, well, it's on the irs.gov. You can't do anything now anyway because they closed it for some reason. So yeah, hopefully that helps. John, I told you, we don't know. And for that, I will kick him out. Okay. Danny, any idea what's going on in Ohio? I got my 5 weeks back. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that guy was deleted. Any idea what's going on in Ohio? Got my 5 weeks back, and then my status claim denied. Been that way for 2 weeks. No, I don't know. I would definitely contact them. Because why would they pay you and then all of a sudden put you in a denied status? It's almost like maybe they reviewed your claim and found something. So I would definitely contact them to see what's going on with your specific claim. Michael, yeah, unfortunately, if you're on PEUC and your state has extended benefits turned on, you could qualify for that. However, if you are on PUA, then once March 28th hits, then you'll be done unless they, sorry, getting distracted, unless they pass another bill. Oh, wait. No, sorry. Erase that, Michael. Okay, so your regular unemployment. So you filed for regular unemployment exactly a year ago. Okay. So what you want to do on March 29th, as it is now, March 29th, what you want to do is file for a brand new unemployment claim, just like you're starting over. Chances are you'll probably be denied, and then they'll put you back onto PEUC. As long as they pass, oh my gosh, as long as they pass an extension by then, which I'm hoping that they will. So yeah, definitely March 29th, file for regular unemployment all over again. VEC, is that Virginia Commonwealth? Yeah, Virginia's a tough one too. I feel like they've been really putting you guys through the ringer. Let me see. Oh, and just so you guys know, in Virginia, they do have unemployment support hours from 9 to 1 on Saturdays because less people will probably be trying to call. So yeah, when you go to Virginia's website, they make it out as if they are paying. Now, if you are one of the people that aren't getting paid, I do recommend just reaching out to unemployment, see what's going on with your specific claim. Rick, Wisconsin, I do have one. I do have an update, and Okay, for Wisconsin, I have PEUC March 6th. For PUA, I have April 24th. Jean, you're welcome. No, they offset my recovery rebate for my $1,200 and $600 from last year when I filed my taxes this year because I owe taxes. Supposedly, they're working on not. That's what I meant. I never received any stimulus last year. Hold on, I have to read. They offset your. Oh, you're talking about the stimulus. Okay. I forget what well, let me go back to what you said before. It was, yeah, maybe I reread that. Oh, okay. So you are talking about the stimulus. Okay. And then let me go back to. Okay. They offset my recovery. Okay. And wait, what was it? I was going to say, also, one thing to keep in mind, because actually you just reminded me of this. If you make more money, if you made more money in 2019 than 2020, then what you want to do, well, put it this way. If you are in a situation just to prepare for the next stimulus check, which is $1,400 per person, adult dependents also get paid. If you made more than $75,000 as a single person or more than $150,000 as a married couple in 2019, but not in 2020, then I do recommend that you file your taxes before they pass the bill. And the reason for that is because what they'll do is they'll take your 2020 W-2 information and they'll use that to base your stimulus check on. So if you earned less in 2020, I do recommend, well, and if you're above those income caps that I just kind of mentioned, I do recommend you file your taxes earlier. Otherwise, you'll get prorated probably like you did last year. Hopefully that helps. Leon, I was told by Georgia that my claim was set to stop payment, applied through April, or applied and approved in July, but have not been paid. You've been certifying every week. Stop payment. Yeah, I think stop. Do I have that? Hold on. Let me see if that. Oh, okay. So yeah, it could be a couple of things. It could be due to fraud or due to your claim just needing review. So for example, did you by any chance, so you applied last year, did you apply this year as well? Because sometimes what can happen is if you applied more than once, they could flag your claim as identity fraud because they're like, well, why would one person submit another application? So it must be some random person that's trying to commit fraud. But yeah, that stop payment's a little tricky. So I'm not 100% sure. Have you been paid at all? Because if not, then definitely contact your local state rep and just try to get them to get someone to review your claim so then you can finally figure out what's going on. Oh, same thing with you, John. Really? You guys have not gotten paid? Yeah, contact, obviously, unemployment. If you can't get anywhere with them, contact your local state rep because that's way too long. Nellie, I talked to a person at VEC, which is Virginia Commonwealth, Tuesday. They told me to cancel claim that was filed mistakenly. Okay, and they put it there. They emailed me. So filing 7 weeks. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing a trend, right? Yeah, all you guys, I think you need to just contact your local state rep because, yeah, I feel like you guys are just so someone needs to review your claim. And the fact that they haven't done so, and it's been almost a year for John and Leon, it's been 7, 8 months. Nellie, you're working on 2 months. Yeah, you guys, yeah, it's so frustrating. Wisconsin, yeah, I just read it. PEUC March 6th and PUA April 24th in Wisconsin. Brad C. Apparently, I didn't post the link correctly because I can see it, but you skipped over both comments. Sorry, I'm not. No, that's fine, Brad. I was looking. I looked for it. You know what? It might be YouTube might be flagging it. Although I normally do see links when people post them. I think. You know what? Do me a favor. Just comment below this video with the links, if that's cool. And then I'll just snag it when I'm done. So no, it's not you. It's probably me. YouTube might have just blocked it. KJ filed every 2 weeks, but now it's at I can't. Oh my gosh, did I totally not make sense? You can't file until my benefit year is up. File every 2 weeks, but reach the end, and now it's saying I can't file until my benefit year is up. KJ, what? Well, you should be able to file for something. What state are you in, and what program are you on? Nellie, a lot of people filed mistakenly in Virginia on PUA, but they said, file, it was for PUA, but it was, so you've, oh boy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds like a headache, Nellie. Oh my goodness. That's unbelievable. Tori, if you were on regular unemployment and then they switch you to PEUC, will we be on the March extension? Yeah. Yeah, so you'll be on PEUC until mid-March. Or actually, probably if you were just put on PEUC, you'll be able to collect that until April 10th. And if they do wind up extending it, then obviously you'll stay on PEUC. Arkansas. I have, that Alaska, or no, you said Arkansas, right? Then why am I talking about Alaska? Mid-February, it's looking like for PEUC and PUA. Yeah, that's what I have. Mid-February. Mr. Lavelle, the bill is finally passed. Which one? And let me know if it passed the Senate or the House. Janet, if I took a temporary job, would I close my unemployment claim? I would leave it open because it's a temporary job, right? I would definitely leave it open and just report the wages biweekly or every week, without a doubt, because if it's temporary, then they technically could be getting rid of you at any point, right? And two, in the event that it's part-time, you could collect some retro payment of unemployment and the job, depending on how much money you get paid. But so yeah, I definitely report it. Keep the claim open. Any information for EDD, because I did my ID me yesterday, but for how many days? You know what? How many days until you receive your benefit? I feel like it varies. I know in Pennsylvania, you can either be approved in like 2 days, and then other people don't get approved at all, like for weeks. I think the key is to get someone to actually look at it. And if you can get someone to look at it, then you're in a better situation. So I'm not 100% sure on that. It varies. Are you going to retro from July? If you're talking the FPUC payments, the extra $600 payments, there have been no talk of retro payment for those. Tori B, will PUC be extended in March? They're still working out the details of the bill. Can I use my 1099-Gs for my 2020 tax return? Yeah, your unemployment. Yeah, you'll definitely want to do that. Kelly, Wisconsin. Wait. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Wisconsin was, I can't remember the dates. PUC, March 6th. And for PUA, it won't be ready until, they will start payments for PUA April 24th. Kelly Ann, Nevada still hasn't received. Oh, everyone's still having issues. They're paying everything else. The office said they don't know anything. They have to pay us, right? Yeah, no, you'll definitely get paid as long as you are approved for those weeks. But it concerns me because, sorry, I just want to take notes on that. It concerns me because if they're not saying that if they're not actually seeing that there are issues, that's a little discerning, because they need to fix what's going on. But yeah, as long as you're approved for unemployment for those weeks, you'll definitely get paid. I just hope that it's just a matter of when, and when they'll actually acknowledge that there are issues, so then they can fix it. Colin, I actually just talked about you earlier about Michigan PUA. Thank you. Happy late Valentine's Day to you too. Felix, are we going to get the extra $300 tomorrow because of the holiday? So if you typically do receive it on a Monday, then I would expect it would come a day later. Oh, maybe you're in Pennsylvania, which typically we would get on Tuesday. Oh, you know what? I actually got mine early. If you're in the state of Pennsylvania, I actually got mine on Saturday. So typically I would get it on Tuesday, but I got it a couple days early, which was weird. Didn't expect that. So I don't know, Felix, if I just made you mad or happy, but hopefully you'll get it tomorrow. But typically I would expect that the holiday would delay things. PUA filed my ID me yesterday. I'm still pending payment. That pending could realistically take a while, which is annoying. Did you send? I don't know if you're in Pennsylvania, but if you are, you could definitely send unemployment an email letting them know that you completed it, and then hopefully someone will review your claim and you'll be able to certify. Brenna, you're still waiting. It's been 2 weeks and they kept, isn't that frustrating? They keep telling me to look out. Unbelievable. Yeah, you've every right to be mad. Teresa T, PUA, Pennsylvania, thank you for your support. You're welcome. So no payment, have called many times, contact my state rep about a week ago. I'm going to keep on calling. So they never even replied, meaning your state rep, which is awful. Yeah, and I do believe that there are good amount of people having issues with PUA too in Pennsylvania, which is unbelievable. Sharon, Ohio, got COVID at work, didn't go back. Can I get paid? Was November when we got it. So yeah, you should be able to get paid as long as you were already. Yeah, I'm not sure when you actually got COVID, when you started collecting PUA, like all that good stuff. But typically, yes, if you get COVID, you should be able to collect unemployment. But again, I can't give the full details because I don't know the dates and if you were collecting or if you're new to collecting. I received my 8-week certification. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Autumn, you've never been able to gain access to Beacon? Go to the Department of Labor website and see if there's a, like, see, it's so different because every state is different. I'm just trying to picture like Pennsylvania. I know Pennsylvania has, like, they have like a FAQ of what you can do if you can't access like the portal or whatever. Because yeah, obviously you've tried contacting unemployment, can't get anywhere. Yeah, and it obviously, oh my gosh, this is crazy. It's so frustrating, you guys. And then Sharon, my son lost his job in December, still waiting on a check. He's losing his apartment. Oh, I'm so sorry for your son. That's awful. So yeah, David, we talked about Wisconsin. Okay, Mickey says the pandemic EBT is free for all school age kids in public school that are virtual learning. Other states have already. Oh, you can get up to $300 worth of food stamps. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah, of the SNAP program and what that entails. But yeah, I mean, it's good that the schools are doing that, right? I think that's pretty awesome. Autumn, okay, so you have to do. Yeah, I guess, you know what? I guess I need to look into the recovery rebate because, and Autumn, you're talking about it, and then relationship teaming or talking about it. You're funny. Thanks, T. Thanks for having my back. I know I've said this before, but I do love your name. Yeah, my husband was actually going to start getting on here, moderate, but then, he's busy doing his own thing. But yeah, it is. I know. I give like a person like, okay, fine. Like, it's like, okay, really, are they being rude, or am I just taking it as they're being rude? And then, yeah, people are rude. Exactly. I know. Like, you guys have been waiting, right? Like, but yeah, thank you for your support. Oh, anyway, and you did the non-filers. I did it before the deadline, which is November 21st. But you worked 6 months last year. I have to do recovery rebate credit just so yeah, I need to look into that. I don't know what that is. Recovery credit. So you guys are educating me. And maybe I do know what it is. I'm not familiar with the term recovery credit. Joyce, Illinois, still not updated PEUC for exhausted. Are they forgetting about us? Illinois, what do I have for Illinois? Did I get a date? Okay, so I did hear, actually today, I heard last week that you should be able to certify for both programs, but then I read today on their website, PUC transition will be evaluated and determined on a claimant by claimant basis, and claimants will be notified of their transitions. I don't know if that helps. Yeah, because the last time that they updated their resource was February 3rd. So it's like, yeah, thanks for giving us the updates. Oh, other states have already received the pandemic EBT. It's for all children that are. Oh, I haven't heard that. I did hear of the tax credit that they might be starting in July, but I hadn't heard that. See, I'm just learning a lot. Yeah, let me Google that for virtual. Interesting. All right, yeah, I'll have to look that up. Thanks for that info. Jason, if my yearly is up March 27th, do I file a new claim? Will I continue? Oh, wait, I think I already answered that. Yeah, so what you want to do is file a brand new unemployment claim on March 28th. Chances are you'll probably get denied. And then if there is a new PEUC extension, you get placed back onto PEUC. But hopefully by then they'll make life a little bit easier for us. Oh, thank you, Autumn. I appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes I ramble on a little too long, and I apologize for that. Dubs, what happens if I was on PUA and finally got a gig in January? Do I need to file an extension? I'm worried if I don't do anything, they might want their money back. At least that's what their warning says. Okay, so you were on PUA and you were finally. So I would file. So obviously I don't know how much money you're earning and I don't want to know. But if you're making like not full-time income, I would definitely keep certifying. But when you certify, put down that you're making an income. Because what could happen is, depending on how much money you're making, you could earn full unemployment or you could receive partial unemployment. And just like with, I can't remember her name, and I should because she comments on a lot of my stuff. I can't find it. Anyway, in the event that all of a sudden you don't have any jobs one week, then at least your claim is still open. So then you can file for unemployment for that week. So hopefully that makes sense. Justin, if I refile for unemployment, will I get my PUA from that if I still have money on my claim? Okay, so for when I say after your year, if you've been on unemployment for more than a year, sorry, I should have specified, that is specifically for people that file for regular unemployment. That doesn't, it has nothing to do with PUA. So if you're on PUA, definitely do not file for regular. Wow, they might make you guys though. That's just gonna be a nightmare. You're making me think about this. Oh boy. Well, I have to. Yeah. Well, if you have money on your claim for PUA, that's a tough one. So, like, if you have money on your claim, should you file for? There's not many times I'm stumped on here. You definitely did that. I guess PUA people would have to file for regular unemployment. After, if they've been on unemployment for a year. You know what? I'm sure by then they'll probably, don't do anything yet. Hopefully by then they'll give more clarity around what we need to do. Because again, with 11 million people filing for unemployment, it's just going to be a nightmare. Marlon from Georgia. You haven't been able to certify since last year and no money. Marlon, definitely contact, obviously, if you can't get in touch with unemployment, keep hounding your local state representative. And you could also try your local unemployment career office. They probably won't do anything, but I've kind of heard both. Like sometimes someone could help, sometimes not. But yeah, it's too long at this point. Oh, young knowledge. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, hold on. Wilfredo. My POA claim status says exhaust in Ohio as of today. Should I call or will it update on its own? So let's see what's going on. Says exhausted. Okay. So you should. Yeah, I don't think they are targeting for that to be ready until the 19th, which is Friday, if you are in that bucket. So if you're in Ohio, I do have a resource for you in the description below. So again, it depends. So check out the resource that I have in the link below. It depends on what bucket of PUA that you are in, but it sounds like you might be in the 219 bucket, in which case you won't be able to certify until Friday, but definitely check out that resource. Old new school. I still didn't get paid unemployment from December 26th. Okay, so you applied and they're still reviewing your claim, which is way too long. If you're in, I can't remember if you're in Pennsylvania. Did I know? Maybe I didn't. You could try to contact unemployment and see what's going on. If you're in Pennsylvania, definitely contact them through chat. Kathleen, what will happen if they say I paid over $2,500? So do I get nothing until that's paid? So I've heard a couple things on this. I think the default is they will take all of your money until you get it paid, until you pay it back. Although I also heard that if you contact them, you could request them to take half. So then you at least get something. But it could vary by, state by state thing. Donna, California paid. Oh, you're on PEUC. Let me get my California notes up. Finally got paid. Yay! Prior to EDD rep said I needed determination interview before I would get paid, but I never had one. Oh, that's right. I forgot California was doing those interviews. Well, the good thing is you got paid, because I have on here that some people won't get paid till the first week of March. So that's really good. Oh, okay. That's good. That was a nice surprise, right? Especially the fact that you didn't have to waste time doing the interview. Andrea, Iowa, only qualified for the CARES Act, $600 a week until it ran out. Then I was told I didn't qualify as I only received $84 and one had to make $100 a week. Wait, so you should be, if you're collecting unemployment now, you should qualify for the extra $300 a week. I'm not sure what your question is. Yeah, I know, relationship. T, I totally messed up your question. I know. Do you know if the IRS will take your stimulus from last year that you have to claim in 2021 if you owe taxes? I don't think they do. I don't think so. I think I heard that it's completely like separated. Yeah, I don't think so. I think you can keep that. So yeah, I apologize. I totally didn't read your question right. When's the $1,400 coming? It all depends on when they pass the bill. Sharon, I got COVID in November. Can I get, so if you apply for PUA today, you can file back till December 6th. but you won't be able to get paid back from November or prior to that. And actually, I just looked that up right before I got on the live stream. So yeah, you definitely want to apply for it ASAP. But yeah, starting March 6th, if you can obviously prove that you had it and all that good stuff, March 6th, starting back from December 6th, you can get paid. Andrea, now I've been told they would pay back. I had I filed, but I was told I didn't qualify as I didn't apply. Can this be appealed? I care for my mom, and that's why I didn't get a job. Oh, right. Yeah, I would definitely appeal for that, for sure. Yeah, that's crazy. Because, yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely appeal that. Pennsylvania waiting for PUA money. Did the IDMA submitted all documents, send emails? I know, and it's a hit or miss, right? And you know what? Sorry, I just had to get rid of someone else. It's a hit or miss, right, with that IDMA? Because again, I've heard some people in Pennsylvania say, "Yeah, I did everything, send an email, and within like 2 days, I was fine." And then there's other people that, oh, so frustrating. Sorry. Yeah. So do you have like an open issue on your claim or anything? Lisa, they passed a bill. They have a renting system program. Oh, for like rental assistance. They probably would have one, but to be honest with you, I don't know if I heard anything about it. I'm sure they have one though. Wisconsin PEUC. I forget what I said. March 6th, I have for Wisconsin. And then Wisconsin PUA is April 24th. Thanks again, T. You're awesome. Denise, what about exhausted Ohio benefits? Do I reapply? So is that for, did you just exhaust? Have you been on regular unemployment for a year? Or are you talking about, did you just exhaust regular unemployment? I'm not sure what program you were on and what you need to go on to. So it's kind of hard to answer without knowing what program you're on and when you applied. Michelle, my UC claim summary says, please note we are unable. Oh, yeah, mine always says that. Don't worry about it. I still receive direct deposit. You're good. You're fine. I don't know what causes it. I don't care as long as I get paid. So yeah, don't worry about it. Hopefully. Leo, Pennsylvania's the worst. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. They put issues on PUA claims, so they don't want to pay my claim. Was fine, collected 5 weeks, and then all this. Oh my goodness. All of a sudden, they started that stuff. Oh, that's awful. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you have technically you have 90 days to upload all that documentation, right? So I don't know why they did that. Any extension? Yeah, they're still working on the bill. New Jersey needs help. Agreed. Justin, thanks. I'll still file the same unemployment. Maybe like last year, we'll apply for UI. Hopefully, if I have an extension, maybe another. Yeah, it's hard to. Hopefully, if we do need to do something different than what we think, they will actually let us know way in advance. Let's just put it that way. Janet, you are welcome. And it was your name I was trying to think of. I apologize. I forgot about it. Andrea, all my unemployment ran out in October. That's $84 a week. Okay. So Whether you're on PUA or PEUC, you should be able to get back onto one of those programs effective December 27th. Timothy, I got about 3 payments of $300. Will it go up to $400? And will there be retro pay? So unfortunately, there's probably no talk of retro pay, meaning getting paid extra weekly boost for the year 2020. And with the new bill, they are talking about the $300 weekly boost going up to $400 starting mid-March if that bill does pass, but it hasn't passed yet. Yeah, I finally got it. Whew. Took me a while. Safi, in Pennsylvania, they take 10% federal. State, we don't have to worry about paying state unemployment taxes, but for Fed, they automatically, well, if you choose, and you can always change it, but if you choose to get taxes taken out, they do take 10%. Denise, PUA, I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh, you have 2 open issues. One is that stupid ISCIS. Oh, that's so frustrating. Yeah, I know Mickey's been waiting for a couple weeks, or no, 6 weeks. Mickey's been waiting. So I know that's, yeah, and I thought Pennsylvania was supposed to fix that issue, but it doesn't look like they know about that issue. And I thought that they fixed it, supposedly, right? But then, they fix one thing and then a couple other things break. Darrell, stimulus check with the unemployment. Oh, for the next extension? Yes. Colin, Michigan, see the links in green down below. Did you put links in here? If so, I think I need to allow links in chat because I think I may have stopped allowing that or something. So yeah, I'll finish these up and then we'll end the live stream. I do go live my channel Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It might vary a little bit. Just got a lot going on right now. So yeah, that's it. Okay, Andrea, self-employed, but in-home daycare closed April 1st, received $600 CARES Act and $84 a week. Yeah, you should. Okay, so you should have been on, number one, okay, so you collected the $600. Then I'm not allowed to use the SBA to relocate, even though landlord didn't evict me. I can't get help because there's money in my bank account. I don't know what. Why can't you be on PUA right now? Did you try? Yeah, you should be able to get back onto PUA right now, Andrea. Like I said, effective December 27th, because if you were on PUA last year, if you haven't tried, definitely try to log in, definitely try to certify. Did you say that you were in Pennsylvania? I can't remember what state you're in. Oh, that's right. Oh, the back pay. That's right. You were going to appeal it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, you're in Iowa. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that is a night. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm rereading your chats from above. Okay, so that's right. That's right. You didn't qualify for the LWA payments because you had to make $100 a week. Oh, geez. But oh, maybe I'm not reading this correctly. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I just reread. Sorry. It's okay. So, oh, Sharon, be careful out there. You're getting a blizzard. Ooh. And John, it's cold in Minnesota. I can imagine. Okay. So you're self-employed. Yeah. So wait, you weren't receiving it. No, wait, it ran out in October. Sorry, your chat's, I'm confused because I'm scrolling up and trying to find your previous. Okay. Yeah, so why aren't you able to file for PUA now? Nanny, is there anyone out there who is receiving PEUC after December 22nd? What state are you in? It depends on the state. Angel, unemployment keeps saying unable to log in. Angel, which state are you in? And then yeah, we'll end this here shortly. Yeah, Angels, obviously I don't know what state you're in, but maybe they're doing some sort of updates. I know for Pennsylvania sometimes that happens, and then I'm able to log in the next day. But yeah, Andrea, I'm confused on why you're not able to. If you collected last year, you should be able to collect for the new extension, which started December 27th, I would think. Yeah, I guess I just have to wrap that around my head. All right, guys, thank you for being here. I will call it a night because we've gone for almost 2 hours. So thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, please like this video. I would appreciate it a lot. And I will see you. Here we go. Sharon, oh no, it's locking your power and internet. Oh my God. Oh, that's so scary. Hopefully you don't have any dogs that are like, because she goes crazy when it's all that stuff. Okay. Andrea, you got the SBA loan. I applied. Can't get a rental with no job, no income. Can't get help because the SBA grant was deposited on my. Oh my gosh, you just have so much going on right now. You're welcome. I feel bad. I haven't been able to help you. Sorry. When I read stuff, it's like, oh wait, let me go back to see what they wrote before, and then it's like, it's hard to piece things together. So yeah, sorry if I was a little confused today. Brina, thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Andrea, you are welcome. Rick, let's go Sixers. Kimberly, can't still get benefits if my claim is 0. Yeah, depending on the state you're in, maybe they didn't program it in the for the state yet. All right, guys, take care. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.